everybody. Welcome. In the comments in the chat, just tell me where you're from and who invited you. I want to know who invited you to this class. I know a lot of you, it's probably me from our group. Hey, Donna. Good to see you. Did you just get off work? Oh, you didn't have to. Awesome. Oh yeah, it's holidays.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
Oh, hey Debbie, I'm so glad Tony invited you. That's awesome. I don't see her on yet, but she'll be here. Barbara, I'm always inviting you. I got my little tree up. We're gonna get started here in just a minute. We found a pencil tree that fits in this area. We'll see how long it lasts with 2 cats and a puppy. Yeah, I've already yelled twice. Get out of the tree. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm excited to have it up. And we're back home in Baytown, Texas for 6 weeks until Christmas. So it's kind of nice. We're not put a fence around it. Yes, because there's so much room in here. It's kind of nice not to have to like worry about what I'm going to have to pack up so that it can be movable. So yeah, I'm excited to just kind of be here. My niece is on tonight. I'm excited. She's learning about castor oil and the benefits. And so we just left her. I miss her dearly. She's in Illinois and she is joining in tonight to learn too. So I'm excited she's here. All right, we're going to get started. So if you don't know who I am Kim Edwards. I've been with Young Living for 11 years. I'm excited to talk tonight about some benefits of an oil that Young Living actually doesn't provide, but how you can combine your Young Living oils and how to use castor oil for the many health benefits. I was just on the phone talking with my sister-in-law and I was like, it turns back time. And then I could not get the song out of my head. And it's true though. It really does. I have been researching it. I've been using it. And what is in castor oil actually can turn back time with your skin and with your health. And so I'm excited to share this with you. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to, I have a series of slides. Okay. This is only going to be about 30 minutes. So I can answer questions outside of this Zoom. Most of you know how to find me. But you can, I wanted to say that to be prepared to take screenshots of the slides because there's a lot of information. I'm going to give you some oil recipes and some other stuff, and you're going to want to save that for later. Okay. So make sure that you know like that you can do that, or that you're prepared, or you have somebody that can help you in that, or share them with you after the class. Okay. Let's get started. All right, so we're going to talk about all of the health benefits. Also, I cannot see chat when I have it on this mode. So if anybody is on that can help answer questions or just kind of maneuver, you guys help each other out in that area, please, while I'm talking. So what is castor oil? It is a vegetable oil made from a scientific named plant. It is a plant common in the eastern area of the world. It is most well known for its laxative properties. So that is actually one of the side effects of it. So if you use too much, some people will find an adverse side effect, which is diarrhea, having some stomach nausea, things like that. So you really want to listen to your body when you're starting to use this, especially in the beginning. But numerous communities report several other uses. For example, castor oil has been reported beneficial for liver support, lipid metabolism, antimicrobial activity. It's highly anti-inflammatory. Castor oil is filled with vitamin E, which makes it perfect for a number of ailments and things and whatever's going on. Okay, so it's also filled with proteins, minerals. It has antifungal and antibacterial properties. So the FDA has only approved it for the stimulative laxative part, but people have been using castor oil packs dating all the way back to ancient Egypt. I do want to remind you though, number one, I'm not a doctor. I can't help you treat, diagnose, any of that kind of stuff. Okay. Like this is all just either personal testimony or internet research, things I've read, articles I've researched. And also castor oil is not a miracle cure. It is going to sound like it. All right. There's so many amazing benefits, so many things that you're going to learn that it's going to help with if you use it consistently and regularly. But just like anything that you're using, any supplements, herbs, tinctures, anything, exercise, anything that you do, eating healthy, it's not alone the only thing that makes up the wellness part of life. Like you have to do multiple things, multiple modalities. It's just one of the multiple for your wellness. You have to be living a healthy lifestyle, and in doing that, we're always learning, we're researching, we're listening to our bodies, we're getting to know our bodies better, and we're changing things up in all areas and all ways. So I just wanted to remind you, like, castor oil alone, yes, it's amazing, but alone it's not going to heal all the things. It's so important to bring in all the different ways that wellness can take place, okay, for you to get the full benefit of it. And just like anything else, just like your young living oils and stuff. So here's some benefits, okay? Like here's some things that it's going to help you with. And this is breaking down even as much as, what is castor oil made of? What is the chemical compound of it? And how is it active in the body? It's going to help increase circulation. So this is so good. This is great to work as, first of all, it's very thick. I actually forgot to grab my bottle. I grabbed all this other stuff. I forgot to grab my bottle. It's very thick. It's great to use as a massage oil. It's great to use with other stuff, but it increases circulation. It supports T4 and T3 conversion in your thyroid for your hormones. That's huge, especially if you have hyper or hypothyroidism. Supports healthy movement of the lymphatic system, including the liver and the gallbladder. So, over your liver, that's why you'll see so many castor oil packs that are liver based, because it's so huge for helping in that way. So like this one is for your liver. I love this one because it unzips and you can put your heating pack or whatever it's called, your hot and cold pack. You can heat it up and put it right in there so it warms it up, which also helps to liquefy that thick castor oil also, so that helps as well. It supports it calms IBS and other digestive issues. The acid in castor oil actually helps the muscles in your digestive tract to relax That's why it's known as a laxative. It helps them to, if you're having cramping, if you're having bloating, if you're having constipation, it helps your digestive system to relax. It aids in liver detoxification. It aids in hormonal balance, also because of the stuff above. But with that circulation too, it reduces night sweats, especially when paired with hormonal supporting essential oils. It reduces swelling and inflammation because it helps with the circulation. It's known to shrink cysts, growths, and warts. So that's huge. It treats bloating and belly fat. It reduces stretch marks and scars, fine lines and wrinkles, age spots, and hyperpigmentation. I actually, now that I'm reading this out loud, I may have repeated myself in these. Castor oil packs may shrink fibroids in the uterus, as well as ease pain associated with endometriosis and cysts. Helps to soothe pain and arthritis, inflammation, and sore muscles. If you put it on your neck, it can help to reduce the swelling of lymph nodes and neck pain and injury symptoms. Is used to treat infertility, thyroid nodules, improves sleep, helps to regulate cortisol breakdown, activates the parasympathetic state, utilizes dopamine and oxytocin. This is huge for anxiety, panic attacks. It's huge for when you are looking at your heart rate variable, your HRV. If you have the Zyto link, you'll see that it gives you an HRV number. The higher the HRV number, the better. If you are dealing with a lot of trauma, a lot of stress, your HRV is going to be very low. That's showing that your nervous system is not doing very well. Castor oil can actually, if used consistently, can actually help your HRV to rise, which is very, very, very important for your immune system, for your body, just body function in general, for your cognitive function, for a lot of different things. It breaks down unhealthy gut bacteria. So if you have a high amount of candida, for instance, or yeast overgrowth, it can also help with that. Helps to grow longer, stronger, and thicker hair, lashes, and eyebrows. Repairs split ends. Helps to improve skin, scarring, stretch marks, wrinkles. It eases menstrual discomfort, skin tags and moles, calluses and corns. Great for acne treatment. I cannot get to the chat. I see that there's two chats, but sorry, I cannot get to it. So, and I can't see what my bottom thing is. Hold on. Oh, cracked and chapped skin from lips to heels. So let me just tell you that, like, you're gonna see so many things about castor oil not being ingested. I would highly suggest, if that's something that you're feeling your body needs, to consult someone that knows more about it. Don't go off the internet because they're just downing it, and I think that's ridiculous. I mean, my husband remembers his sister having to take teaspoons of it for her own health and wellness. So, like, when they were kids. So, obviously people did it and they didn't die. And it helped them, and people have been doing it for thousands of years. But I would definitely figure out what you need and how much you need and all that stuff before you just go for it. Also, another thing is there's so many different ways that you can use it, and lots of different recipes that you'll find too if you're looking for them. Just start small and slow, because there are some side effects to what is castor oil and what is in it, how it's made. And so who should not be using it on children younger than 4 or 5, because their bodies might not be able to handle what is castor oil. On pregnant women, That's another thing. It says while on periods in most cases, because castor oil induces uterine contractions. So if your uterus is already contracting because you are on your menstrual cycle, you do not want to use it and then make it even more, increase that, especially if you are already having a lot of issues, for some people. Okay, but for others it can actually help to create a time of less inflammation, but it does increase circulation. So again, with the menstrual cycle and all that it entails, you might want to hold off until you learn a little bit more about your body, how it works with your body. It's in your body is used to using castor oil. Okay. So I would not use it over your abdomen while you're on your menstrual cycle until you fully understand that completely. Definitely don't use it while you're pregnant. If you already have loose stools or diarrhea, maybe that's a thing that's going on, maybe you have a virus, do not use it. Okay, it's going to make it worse. Do use castor oil packs on your liver 3 to 4 weeks before using it on your thyroid to ensure the liver is functioning optimally. Remember, your liver is your master filtration system, and that liver needs to be cleaned before all other things are cleaned. So if your liver is clogged up or having issues, even if you go to do any kind of cleanse or any kind of other thing, you may find that you're not getting optimal results, or that you're not getting any at all because your liver might not be cleansed or completely clean. So do that first for 3 to 4 weeks before using it on your thyroid. Okay. There are some side effects. If you are using too much, or your body goes into a dumping of toxins, you just detox, you use too much, your body can't keep up for whatever reason, you could experience dizziness, abdominal cramps, diarrhea, nausea, electrolyte disturbances. So you need to be making sure that you're drinking a lot of water. Water with your vitality drops are so good to help like put that back in. Even a pinch of Himalayan salt in your water, so good to help your electrolytes. You might find that you get low blood pressure, or pelvic congestion. Those are all things that could be, there might be some underlining causes of that. But you might experience that from using castor oil because of what it's doing to your body, if that makes sense. So let's talk about basic castor oil, like castor pack how-tos. Okay, so here's some supplies you're going to need: a glass container or a jar. This is really good for keeping. You want to make sure it's big enough. You can use a large mason jar. That's what I use. You can roll up your flannel or your cotton, your pack. You can roll it up and put it in there and just to store your castor oil pack there. Number 2, you want undyed cotton or wool, flannel, or castor oil pack. So this is a castor oil pack. You can buy it. It makes it kind of easy to, if you buy it, because it fits perfectly. It has little buttons sewn in, little straps, some have Velcro or whatever, makes it so easy. But there's this like terry cloth or whatever on the one side, and then it's waterproof, so it's not going to go like soak all the way through to your clothes, which castor oil is known to stain clothes. But you can use wool, flannel, or undyed cotton, anything that you have. If you want to use that, that's fine. And then you can put like plastic wrap over it, that kind of thing, or wear clothes that you don't care about to bed or whatever. Number 3, castor oil. I'm going to have to run and go get my bottle so I can show you, or at the end, I'm going to give you a link. You can click that Amazon link and you can see exactly what I buy. Organic, cold pressed, hexane free, glass bottle. Preferred, but literally spend the extra money and get it. If you have the extra money to get that, get that. On Amazon, the giant 16-ounce bottle, which has lasted me forever. I'm not even close to being halfway done with the bottle, was like $30. So worth it. Okay. So, number 4, a hot water bottle or a heating pad. You can also use, like a hot and cold pack. The pack that I bought had a hot and cold pack come with it. So we heat it up and just, it zips right into this area. I also have a heating pad. I tend to like that a little bit more because it stays warmer longer and I have more control over the heat. So it's up to you. I made an Amazon wish list for you. I'm going to give you the link at the end. And I included my favorite stuff in there that I've used or have experience with. Number 5, a medium-sized bag, Ziploc bag, grocery bag, or trash bag, or glass container to keep it in. Plastic isn't ideal because it can leach the toxins, especially when heated. So I say, if it's all you have, fine. But parchment paper is great also because you can use that. But I really, the glass is kind of the deal. So if you have like a glass bowl with a lid, you can even buy a special one to keep it in, or a jar. You can roll it up, stick it in there. It's best. An old towel, castor oil stains. So use a towel you don't mind getting messy. You can put that over it if you want to, and then kind of put your heating pad on top of that, or however you want to do it is fine. And once you start using it, you'll figure out what works best for you and your situation. So, also, let me say this, when you figure out how it works for you or what areas you want to use, using that same like flannel or undyed cotton over and over again is much easier to just use and then throw away than washing something every time. If you are especially doing like different areas, like maybe your thyroid, or like for my husband, he has a really sore heel that we think is a bone spur, and we've been using it with essential oils. The castor oil, we've been actually using the thyroid one on his heel every single night, and it's been helping a great deal. And so, you might just want to use fabric. It's a lot easier. So how to do it. So you're going to place your flannel in a glass container and saturate with castor oil until it's well coated, but not soaked. You don't have to do that. You can add a little at a time and give it time to get saturated. It's about, I would say, a tablespoon to 3 tablespoons. Now, when you're starting out, you definitely don't want to go more than a tablespoon because you don't know exactly how your body's going to react. You don't want to overdo it. Go slow. I promise you, coming from a person who is, all in or not, all or nothing, go slow. If you have a pack, just pour the castor oil over the inside of the pack, okay? From the center out, and try to avoid it leaking out. And I've never had that issue. You can add, number 2, add essential oils of your choice directly on your skin. So you're going to put those on first, then you're going to put your pack over it and layer it over it. It does work really well right when you get out of the shower or a bath, because your pores are open. So remember that also, if this is your routine and this is the first time you're doing a shower at night or whatever, and you're doing it for the first time, be careful that you don't overdo it, especially when you're first getting out of the shower or the bath. Number 3, place the flannel or the pack, across the upper right of your abdomen for liver and gallbladder support, which is right under the breast, right on your rib cage. On the right side, that's your liver and your gallbladder, or over any other area of concern. But you should really always start with the liver, okay? Cover the flannel with the preferred covering. So it could be a towel that you don't care about. It could be, some people use plastic wrap, but again, do you really want to put plastic on it? So maybe find like an old towel that you don't care about or something. Number 4, apply a hot water bottle or a heating pad on top of the covering. Put an old towel on last to keep the heat in, so you can double it up. You may need to reheat the water bottle or restart the heating pad a couple of times, depending on how long you're doing it. Now, in this presentation, and what I've read and stuff, it suggests 45 minutes to overnight. So you can do it just like a treatment, 45 minutes, and then work up to overnight. So once you get used to it, you can, go to sleep with it or whatever. Pray, read, get cozy. They're really good for relaxing. They'll start to become part of your nighttime routine, which is really awesome. But I also have read several things about starting and just doing 15 to 20 minutes. So if you're very sensitive to stuff, I would definitely keep that in mind. Number 6, rub it in or wipe it off when you're done, like the remaining castor oil. Put on your robe, an old t-shirt while it's soaking in the rest of the way. You don't want to like wear your fanciest pajamas and then, wake up and be like, oh my gosh, there's oil all over my pajamas. I will tell you that I wear Booker's old t-shirts to bed, so I never care about it. I have used castor oil as literally a carrier oil, put it all over my stomach, massage it into my belly button, which we're going to talk about here in a minute. And never had an issue. Like my skin just absorbs it, loves it, and I never have an issue. So see how your skin does. It is very thick, but my skin loves it and just takes it all in. Let me look at these real quick. I'm sorry, I have to okay, Eddie's showing what he has. Let me go grab mine real quick so I can show you. I'm going to stop my share here. Let me just grab it really quick. Hold on. So for maximum benefits, you definitely want to make sure that you are getting the organic, the cold pressed, hexane free, and chemical free, and it's in a glass container. Very, very important. Okay. And I'll have a link to this. This is a 16 fluid ounce. I think I paid 30. It's still 30, but it is packaged in the USA. It's very, very good. And how picky I am about where stuff comes from. So I think it's a really great company. It has a lot of really great reviews. Okay. Let me get back to sharing my screen real quick. All right, so storage. So we talked about this already. Store your castor oil pack in a glass container. You can do parchment paper or Ziploc, like I said. Find some glass as soon as you can. It can be used without washing for literal months. Like you can keep using it over and over and over again. The only thing, I don't know. I washed mine a lot in the beginning. I didn't know that you could keep using it, and I hand washed mine. So every morning I would just hand wash mine in my tub. Well, it's like this little, anyway, I live in a trailer, so I don't have a tub, but I have a little container that I use to wash it out and in my shower. And I liked that every day it was clean. So like the one that we use for Booker's heel, I do the same thing. I use a little bit of Thieves dish soap or hand soap, whatever's closest, and wash it, rinse it, hang it to dry, and by that evening it's ready and dry again. And it never gets gross. I never have to throw it away. I mean, it's just fine. So also they say if you don't wash it for a long time and you do want to eventually wash it, then you can soak it in like baking soda and stuff to get the oil out, because the oil will build up in the fabric. So you just kind of have to play with it and do however you want to do. You don't have to wash it though. You can continue to use it as often as you want, adding more oils to it. A lot of people will call it like seasoned, so you don't have to like continue to add so much oil every time, which might save on oil. So there's give and take. Like, you've got to figure out what works for you. Any clothes or towels that get castor oil on them can be soaked in water and baking soda mixture before washing them to help remove it. Kind of like breaks down the oil buildup or oil on the clothes. I will say this too, that our Young Living dish soap is amazing on carrier oil, castor oil stains. So if you do stain like your pajamas or t-shirt or whatever, night bra or whatever, tank top or whatever, you can use that dish soap on it. And it almost always takes it away. So let's talk about some essential oils that are really great to use with your castor oil packs. So for relaxing and sleeping, think of the oils that you would use by themselves and add it to your castor oil pack. Remember, you're going to put it on your skin first. So if you're, and also let me remind you of this too. And when you go on and you start looking at like the castor oil packs that you can buy, you can make your own, but there's circle ones for breasts, which I think are very, very, very important, especially if you are estrogen dominant like I am, if you have tender breasts, if you have hormonal issues with your breasts. Like, I think it's very, very good for that. It helps to remember, it helps to drain your lymph system, which is huge for women who have breast fibroids and lymphatic issues in their breasts and underarms. So there's like 2 circle ones for that. And you can put it anywhere on your body, okay? But for relaxing sleep, I would suggest on your chest, or just do over your liver. You could put them anywhere with the castor oil pack. So lavender, frankincense, stress away, vetiver, rutavala, any of the chamomiles, German or Roman, copaiba, dreamcatcher, cedarwood, GLF, which is gallbladder and liver function. I mean, how amazing is that? For detox, Melrose is awesome for detox. If you read anything that Gary wrote in the desk reference book about radiation detox, Melrose is one of the number one. Melrose and Super C are 2 things that are in that protocol. Tea tree, frankincense, again, lemon, orange, grapefruit, all those citrus oils are really great for detox. Cypress, it will help give the benefit of circulation. Cypress is great for circulation. Juva Cleanse and Juva Flex are both for liver function, so that's going to help with that. GLF again, purification, juniper, ginger, release over the liver, especially if you're angry. This is a great one for that. Great for detox, will help you sleep good too. And forgiveness. Hormonal support, clary sage, ylang ylang, endoflex, sclerescence, dragon time, harmony, forgiveness, GLF, progestins plus. We're talking about women here for the most part. Most of us are women, but I will say for the guys that are here and sharing this and learning as well, you can also use this for guy stuff. And we have a lot of guy oils. We have, Shutron and Mister and spruce, all the spruces. So lots of great things to help to regulate hormones for guys as well. And then immune and respiratory support, Raven, Breathe Again, Red Cedar Bliss, Evergreen Essence, Laurus Nobilis, so good for the respiratory system. RC, any of the eucalyptuses. Myrtle, Dorado Azul, very, very calming for the system, for the respiratory system. Season Essentials, which is a new one, definitely should be in your home. This is a great one as well. And Suga. Now, when we're talking about respiratory, and especially we're talking about kids, remember castor oil packs. I wish that we would have had this when my kids were growing up, especially my child, my middle Benjamin, who would have get bronchial issues all the time. How amazing would it be to have this pack, or this is humongous, but to make one for him at, in school age, for his chest or even his back, and covering his lungs on his back, with RC and eucalyptus and Dorado Azul to calm coughing and things like that. Like, it's just an amazing tool to have for our kids as well. So only use Young Living oils. I know I don't have to tell you this, but I feel like I just need to say it. The purity of essential oils is vitally important to your health and your healing. Don't just go to Walmart and buy some oils, because they're not the same. They do not have the same health benefits. They will not help in the same way, and they could actually hurt you if they're not good. So please, please, please do not use any other brand except for Young Living. I promise you, I've been to a bazillion farms all over the world, not the same. So not sure where to start. First of all, take your Life Steps Wellness Assessment. If you haven't yet, download the free app, okay? It's so good. And it looks like this little green thing right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's Life Steps. It's free. You log in with your Young Living username and password. It's free to you. Go to the little hamburger on the left and click to take your wellness assessment. That's going to help you to know what systems in your body are needing support. Now, remember, you can always start with the liver, and you should, because the liver needs to be clear, but you can go and do, other areas, focus on other areas, see what to put on your loyalty rewards order, all that stuff. Number 2, you could do a Zytolink scan. If you don't have Zytolink, you don't know what it is, reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help you. But that's going to give you a basis of what you need right now, where you can start, what systems need to be your main focus. Number 3, listen to your body. Oh my gosh. I think we live in a world with so many distractions that we forget to listen to our bodies and what our bodies are telling us. If we would just be able to stay still long enough to hear ourselves, we would probably know exactly what we need, when, where, and how. And start slow, like I said a million times. I want to also say, you can use castor oil to help with growing your eyelashes, growing hair. It's actually known to help darken hair, which I thought was interesting. You can rub it into your scalp. You can put it in an eyelash. You can buy those little eyelash thingy-majigs. You can make your own little eyelash serum using castor oil, and lavender would be really great. You can find recipes on Pinterest and all over the place. You can use, a lot of times I use castor oil just as a basic carrier. I'm going to flip to this next one and let you go ahead and take a screenshot of that. There's the Amazon list link and the Young Living link, where you can order all the things that you need that we talked about. The Amazon list link, just so you can check it out, is bit.ly, bit.ly/castor oil supplies. And I just made it for y'all so you could see it, and click it if you want to, and order if you want to, some of the things that I use or I recommend. Yeah, everyone says that it tastes really, really bad. Organic cloth diaper inserts. Yes, that's a good idea for sure. I'm looking, Life Steps. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, so you can use the castor oil to help take off your makeup even. I use it as a carrier, and then I wanted to talk to you for a minute about the belly button massage situation. I don't know if you've seen it or looked anything up, but when I started researching, I saw a lot of things about castor oil in the belly button. And some of the pictures are a little bit deceiving because you see like this like lady laying down with like this beautiful flat belly and then pouring the castor oil into the belly button and like just kind of pooling around the stomach. But the more research I did, the more I found out you don't have to do that. You can take just like a dime size or a quarter size amount of castor oil in your hand, just pouring a little bit into your hand, and then massage it into your belly button and around your belly button area. So the cool thing, and I did take some notes here. Let me see if I have this. I want to tell you correctly. The belly button is connected to the reproductive organs through the umbilical cord. So that's where your umbilical cord was. So it's connected to all of your reproductive organs. And massaging oils such as castor oil into the belly button can help increase blood flow to the reproductive organs, leading to improved fertility. That was just one thing that I had found. There was a multitude of other things. So I have been making sure that I do that every night and also using it with my other oils at night. So I've been using it just as a carrier oil. I've been putting it on my skin, on my face. I actually started my cycle just like 4 days ago, and whenever that happens I'll get like one or two pimples, and usually they're bad, like they're huge and really hurting and really annoying, and I just put a dab on the one and you can barely see it. It started to go the next morning when I woke up, it was almost completely gone, and I thought, wow, that is amazing. I don't know. It's just, I don't know if this is coincidence or what, but it was amazing. So I've just been using it on lots of things. My heels sometimes get cracked, especially in the winter. If my hands get dry or whatever. Now they're not. We're back in Texas, but when we were in Illinois, I was dealing with a lot of dry skin. It just helps in a lot of ways. And like I said, I've been using it like crazy, and it is only down to here. I've been using so much of this, and it's only down to here. So it will last you a long time. You don't have to use a lot. Okay. So start slow, play around with it, see what you think. So, thank you again so much for joining me. Did you guys get those links? Did you need them again, or did you get them? Yeah, a little bit does go a long way. Okay. I kind of went fast with them. Let me share that with you one last time. If you want to look at the Amazon wish list that I made just for the heating pads or the castor oil itself, the link for that I have gotten and I love, and then Young Living link. So all right. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you for my sweet niece who's been on tonight. And I hope that this was super helpful, and I hope that you'll give it a try. So I love y'all. Have a great Thanksgiving, and we will be back on this same link, same password next Tuesday with open mic night. We'll be talking about Young Living testimonies. We have some that have some really, really, really great stories to share next Tuesday. So I hope that you'll be able to pop on and join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. In the meantime, I'm thankful for you. So grateful for you. I love you so much. And I'll see you next Tuesday. Have a great time with your family on Thanksgiving.